Hey everyone, my name is Colin. Today I'm going to show you how to repair an LED light from Custom Dynamics on my 2017 Harley-Davidson Street Glide Special. I have a couple LED lights from this company. Okay, maybe more than a couple, but one thing I dig is their lifetime LED warranty. So over the years that I've had all these lights on this bike, only one time did I have an issue, and that was with this fairing strip light right here. A couple of the bulbs went out. It was pretty cool. I called them and I said, hey, lights aren't working. I said, take a picture. I sent it to them. They called me back and said, no problem. So the next day they sent me one, fixed it in no time. Life is good. Recently though, I have had this right here, which is a saddlebag LED latch light. Love them. It's not the actual light that's broken, it's the connection, and that's what I'm going to show you today. If you want to check it out, I did a video on the install of these saddlebag latch lights. So the way it's set up, the light on the back, you run the male end, which is this right here, through the saddlebag, and then there's a little grommet here, and then it comes out on the other side. And the female end is already on the outside of the saddlebag. So if you notice, to repair this thing, and the reason that I'm not doing the whole entire light is, again, the light's fine. If you look right here, and this is JEE clip, so this comes with part of the install. You actually have to install this little clip because it runs through that hole, and this will not fit through that hole. So that's why you have to install it yourself. So saying that, I went through and realized that the light was like flickering, that it didn't have a good connection. So when I called Custom Dynamics, instead of sending an entire new light, they just sent me this right here, which I'm going to show you in just a second. So if you look right here, if you see the little metal pin, so with a JEE clip, they've got those, you have the wires right here, and then they lock into these little gaps right here. And with this one, if you can see it, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's only one metal pin sticking out completely, and the other two are kind of stuck in this thing. And so what I tried to do over time is, and you can see by the wires, they are completely fried here. I was pushing it in with a tiny screwdriver, trying to push these little clips in. You get to a point you can't pull them out. Like once you're locked in, I tried pulling them out and they won't move, so I was going to try to reseal them or reseat them. That didn't work. So instead, what they did is sent me an entire new male end with the JE clip already in there. You see the three little metal pieces that are kind of sticking out right there. And then we're going to use a thing called a Posi-Lock system, not Posi-Tap, but Posi-Lock. And then what will happen is once I replace that, all we have to do is plug this male end here to the female end that's on the outside of the saddlebag, and we should be back in business. So all you're going to need for this repair, these right here, little wire strippers. All you got to do is take your wire cutters and strippers here and cut off probably about a ½ inch, give or take, it's up to you, and just snip them off. And then our next step here is we're going to strip back some of these wires so then we can plug them into the Posi-Lock system. Once you cut the wire, then you just have to take off the outer sheath of these wires. That's where your strippers come in. And then you're going to have the black, purple, and yellow. And then my next step, what I'm going to do, and I might just cut a little bit more, and then just expose a little bit of each wire. Now I'm going to take off these three. You don't need to take off much, just like that. On the existing one that we just cut off, now that I got the wires exposed, there's three colors. There's black, purple, and yellow. And then with the corresponding thing they sent me with the JE clip, with the Posi-Tap, you want to correspond the same thing. So again, black, purple, yellow, the black one goes with the black, and so on. So with the Posi-Locks, it's basically an inline connection. So we're connecting this wire from the existing one to this, and there's your repair. So all you got to do is unscrew, we'll do the black one first, so just unscrew a little bit so then the wire will go in. And then you take the wire, and if you can see here, you plug it in, or you push it in as far as it can. And then once you're done with that, then you just tighten it up. And then once you get it seated, you want to just pull it just a hair to make sure it's not coming out. So it should be good to go on that black one. So we're going to repeat the exact same steps on the purple and yellow. Got all the connections nice and tight, very secure. I pulled on all of them, none of them came out. So the only thing I have left to do, besides checking to see if it worked, is plug this male end here to the female end, and then I'll go and clean this up. I'll pull this out and then put some tape in there and make it a little bit cleaner. So let's go see if this thing worked. The moment of truth. Let's see if this Posi-Lock system worked. Bam! It's on. Life is good again. So I want to thank Custom Dynamics for sending me the Posi-Locks and the JE clip all in one unit. Simple install, guys. Took, what, 10 minutes to do, tops. So anytime you have a repair where you need to do an inline connection like that, definitely do the Posi-Locks. All right, hopefully this video was helpful. Now get out there and ride. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.